Okay, guys, this is my final one of Colin Dann's book reviews for the day. Where is it? There you are. Yeah, so I read this not all that long ago, and the future plan is City Cats book 3, and this. Oh, I've not read this yet, but this looks massive. Yeah, it's crazy big. These books are 160 pages roughly. This one is 230, so let's hope it doesn't drag out. That's Farthing Wood length, but that was a good length. We'll see, but when I eventually read that, that will get reviewed. But yeah, not just yet at the minute. It's a Star Wars, a Warhammer book, then just nothing. And then, hopefully, if all goes to plan, another Star Wars book, Hunger Games 1 reread, and then the sequel to this. But till then, maybe not. So yeah, Great Escape. So basically, this is much more like Animals of Farthing Wood. So along with Colin Dann being the writer, you've got a mixture of animals on the back. Although for some reason, the hamster's there. The gerbil, not gerbil, a guinea pig doesn't appear on any of the covers. I have no idea why he's the one that doesn't appear. So basically, some young naive kid frees all these pets from their prison in a pet shop, and they basically run off, and they're all drawn to the windmill for some reason. I was rereading bits of it, and I found out why. I think it's because the pet shop was called the Windmill Pet Shop, and they just really had to go to one. So basically, ends with a bunch of animals on the way there, and gradually either not getting there or just returning to that owner. The boy realizes he made a mistake letting the animals out. No doubt his parents told him that he basically doomed them to die because they're meant to be captive animals, particularly these two at the front, and makes up for it and helps his the guy who owns the shop get the animals back, except for two of them that don't. That's not a grim thing. This isn't Farthing Wood. No animals die. A couple of close shaves when the rat, for example, is nearly drowned. A rabbit is chased by a fox but manages to escape. That's about it. The monkey starts entertaining people and get some brat kid throws something at it. The bird just kind of comes and goes between the pet shop and the wild, and that's kind of it. Some animals make their way there, and then some don't. Basically, by the end, 2 animals have gotten there. The tortoise, the tortoise actually makes it to the end as well, and the bird, whereas the others just return to the pet shop. So the story basically ends with those two okay, we've made it, let's go home. That is it. Sorry, it may not be the bird, might have been the monkey, but it's definitely the tortoise as well that makes it to the end. So good book overall, clearly aimed for younger viewers. It's got none of the general grim cruelness of the Farthing Wood books. Think The Adventure Begins with all the otters and it basically comes out of bloodbath. It is nothing like that story, although that's probably the closest to it in general feel. But yeah, it's a good book, good for younger kids. I wouldn't really recommend it for adults, but unless you want to just read everything Colin Dann has wrote, so you've got read everything, go for it. But overall, yeah, good for younger readers, but that's about it. But yeah, that is it. So the next Colin Dann review will be Just Nothing, and then if I ever get hold of the book, City Cats 3. But yeah, till then.